The number of cases of mumps in the United States is on the rise, and a new study says even people who've been vaccinated may have a reason to be concerned. KCTV 5's Amy Anderson went to doctors to get some answers.
It's nothing to be alarmed over, but something to keep in mind. That's the advice we're getting tonight over a new study that suggests college-age students may not be as protected against the mumps as you might think.
So yeah, it is kind of a concern.
Nita Gouffran is a UMKC freshman. Gouffran's parents were careful to vaccinate her as a child, so news the mumps portion may not be protecting her as much as they thought is unsettling.
It's pretty concerning, especially with the fact that a lot of people don't agree with vaccinations and stuff.
A recent study from the Emory Vaccine Center and the CDC showed immunity against mumps appears insufficient in a fraction of college-age people who were vaccinated in childhood. It's not something parents want to hear.
I don't think this is a cause for major alarm.
Dr. Todd Fristow with St. Luke's has been practicing family medicine for 27 years and says until the root of the issue is sorted out, there's no need to panic.
I think it's a young adult thing. I think if you're in the elementary age and they've had their 2 MMRs, I think they're receiving excellent protection. I don't think a parent should panic or worry about that at this point.
Take a look at this map provided by the CDC showing the number of mumps cases and outbreaks. Between January and July of this year, 45 states reported mumps infections, and that includes several cases in both Kansas and Missouri. It was just 3 years ago the Midwest had a mumps outbreak, with 378 out of 426 cases being on the campus of MU. In that outbreak, all of the students had been vaccinated, meaning they'd all been given their 2 doses of the MMR vaccination as children. Dr. Fristow says the surge could be related to a couple of things. Either the students' immunity has simply waned, or it could be part of a newer strain of mumps doctors are beginning to see.
There's a wild strain of mumps that right now is not being covered that effectively by the mumps vaccine. Now, granted, it's not real common, but it is still kind of floating around out in different communities.
Eventually, this could lead to a new vaccine for mumps altogether, or maybe just a suggestion of a booster. Either way, it's something researchers are looking into right now, so they really don't have an answer. Experts say if you have any questions about the mumps vaccine or the booster, be sure to talk to your doctor to get your answers. Don't go to the internet. In Kansas City, Missouri, Amy Anderson, KCTV 5 News.